All right, so let's take a look at this play where Zay Flowers is running a stop route on third down. Him and Nelson Aguilar both, and see why Zay Flowers after this play is saying it's his fault. So just kind of breaking down. First of all, we got two high safeties, one walks up. So as one walks up, the first thing I'm thinking is, okay, am I getting man or am I getting three? If that safety, that safety right now is kind of still playing towards the hash, he can still flee towards the middle of the field. But what I personally see is the defensive backs, their heels are flat. I wish there was some type of call they would have to say, okay, hey, look, let's go yard on this one, or go deep, because if the cornerback's heels are still flat, let's throw it up there. But as the play progresses, what do we see? We see the safeties are not doing any type of press bail. They are playing essentially hard man. So the hot route combination, the hot route read could also be easily implemented in. But as they press deep, the very first thing that you see here is Lamar Jackson looking off that safety. He's looking off that safety, just holding him enough. I think he really wanted to go to Zay Flowers' backside, but I think he wanted to hold the safety so it's an inch over for a bigger potential play. Great play recognition by Lamar as he works back and he sees Zay Flowers. Now, Zay Flowers, the timing is off because he goes past the sticks. You want to get to the sticks. Now, Nelling's a little bit under, but he goes way past. Takes this about maybe 14 yards deep, and the timing is off. So this throw is not a bad throw because now Lamar Jackson has to throw from a deeper pocket or a more crowded pocket because Zay Flowers took the route deeper than he was supposed to. So now he comes down. The defender now has a chance to make a play on the ball because he went too deep into his route. It's an incomplete pass. This is just one of the plays where Zay Flowers can improve, and some of the things he consistently does when it comes to understanding, how to run his route, when to run his route, and how timing can be off in the NFL just by a millisecond or going 1 or 2 extra yards. So great throw and getting out there by Lamar Jackson, but Zay Flowers has got to be better on that front. All right, so we have another play with Zay Flowers running his route a little bit too deep that messes up the flow and scheme of the offense. So if you look at this play here, just kind of starting off, they're at the goal line, and you see Zay Flowers taking off. Now, if you look at Mark Andrews, his main goal is to, once he clears that linebacker, get vertical enough to hold the cornerback. So he goes to the safety, and then once he clears the cornerback, go towards the corner. What happens is Zay Flowers runs his route way too deep. He runs his route deep to the point where the cornerback can cover too. So Denzel Ward's covering too. Zay has to come flatter because Mark Andrews has to run away from that safety to create enough space to make this throw for Lamar Jackson. So you see Mark Andrews slowly, patiently running towards the pylon, and Denzel Ward just kind of creeping as he sees him in his peripheral. Now, Lamar Jackson is doing a great job of holding the ball in the pocket because Denzel's still peeking and holding too. Lamar wants to throw his ball, but he can't because Denzel can make a play on it, which he kind of almost does. As the play begins to follow through, you see Denzel Ward eventually comes up making a play on the ball. So ultimately, Zay Flowers has to not be greedy. He has to understand that for him to either get a catch and run to the end zone, don't run to the pylon. Shorten this route up, come flatter towards the flat. Let Denzel really come up to you, and or have to play Mark Andrews. You could have had a touchdown here, but him going deeper and sinking deeper and not going to this flat zone allowed Denzel Ward to cover two and made the throw tougher for Lamar Jackson. But ultimately, he makes a throw and they score a touchdown.